Hey, what's up? Welcome to episode 1 of my ODST playthrough. And this one we're going to be playing through Halo 3 ODST on the original Xbox 360. So, per usual, original hardware, replaying an old fan favorite game. This one's going to be a little bit different because in the previous video series I've done playing through older Halo games, out of all the Bungie Halo games, this is the one that I've played the least, and I've stated before many times that this is my least favorite Bungie Halo game. Not that I dislike the game, but just because it was such a departure from your regular, and I'm such a big fan of the story of the Master Chief and everything, that ODST from a story perspective didn't really interest me as much, and so for that reason I didn't really play it as much. Now I will say that just I can appreciate it for what it is. It's an awesome kind of side story game. You know, the story that Joe did, the music that Marty did, like everything about it is really cool. The open world concept, playing as an ODST for the first time, all those things are very cool, and I did enjoy the game whenever it came out. And when I played it, I did my typical thing when the game first came out, which is that I played it through the entire game on heroic, and then I turned around and played through it again on legendary. I do that with all the Halo games, you know, since the very first one. And so because of that, I haven't really played it much in the years since then like I have the other Halo games. So the last time I played like a decent amount of the campaign of this game was when it was added to the Master Chief Collection. So there are things that I do remember about this game, like the audio logs and stuff like that, and some of the cooler Easter eggs. But other than that, I don't remember every little detail like I do the other main games. So for that reason, this will be more of a play along than just a straight up guide, because there are going to be things that I'm going to be seeing along the way and remembering myself. So also, I'm going to be doing like I've done in previous series, where before I start the game, I show some cool tidbits, videos, stuff like that related to the game whenever it came out. And in the last series in Halo 3, I showed off the Believe TV commercial campaign that was pretty cool, and those commercials. So this game has probably my favorite live action commercial of any of the Halo games, and I think it's called I Am ODST, but it's really cool. So I'm going to show that, and then we'll jump into the game. So let's go ahead and jump into that.
Rated M for mature. ga flundi heni orvidi gal anveriasi right oblain ranun Nagui Bodel Vigoduni.
Alright, so yeah, definitely one of the coolest live action commercials in my opinion. But let's go ahead and jump into the game. Now, for those who don't know or have never played this game, what makes Halo ODST different is that instead of playing as the Master Chief or a Spartan, you're playing as an ODST, so just basically a regular human. Granted, a highly trained human, but still, they don't have the armor and shields that the Spartans have. And this is actually a fan favorite game for a lot of people. Some people even think it's the best because of the story and how different it is than the mainstay games, and the music that Marty wrote for this. He went for a film noir detective story style, so there's a lot of jazz sounds in it. And I've always liked the game, I just never played it as much as the other ones. One interesting thing too about this game is that it takes place during Halo 2. So if you remember in Halo 2, whenever I think it's the second mission when you get to New Mombasa, and there's that scene at the end of the mission where the ship jumps, the Covenant ship does a slip space jump inside of the atmosphere, and it creates this big shockwave. That actually happens during this game. So this game takes place during Halo 2, even though it's Halo 3 ODST. It actually takes place during Halo 2. And what's cool too is they did kind of get some well-known actors and actresses for this game to play the main cast. Nathan Fillion obviously as Buck, and they even modeled the in-game character's face after his, so it looks like Nathan Fillion. Same with Trisha Helfer, who played Dare. And then they had Alan Tudyk, who's been in a lot of stuff. He plays Mickey. Nolan North is in it. He plays Romeo. So kind of a big name cast, I guess. And what's interesting too about this game is that this was basically part of the deal. Whenever Bungie announced that they were leaving Microsoft, part of the deal was that they had to make 3 more Halo games before they could leave. And this deal was made before Halo 3 came out. So Halo 3 was actually part of that deal. So what Bungie was thinking they would do is like, that's the reason this is called Halo 3 ODST, is because Bungie was like, oh, well, we'll just make, Halo 3 and then like a smaller kind of expansion style game to Halo 3, and then one more big game, which ended up being Halo Reach. But Microsoft, being Microsoft, they wanted 3 full price games. So what they did was they included the Halo 3 multiplayer on a separate disc with ODST so that they could package it and sell it for $60 as a full price game. It's kind of a scummy move, but it is what it is. Everybody, myself included, still bought it. But it added cool things like the firefight mode, which was first introduced in this game. But let's go ahead and jump into it. One interesting thing about this game is you notice that the legendary difficulty symbol, or the difficulty symbols, are different. So normally we have the shield with the marathon symbol, and then we normally have 1 sword, and then 2 swords, and then elite skull. But instead, because we're humans now, we got 2 SMGs, silenced SMGs, and then we've got a human skull in the middle. So I always thought that was pretty cool.
The Navy put up a good fight.
Of course they did. It's Earth.
Better late than never.
How about you show some respect, Romeo?
Just saying, Dutch. They missed one.
No. They left it for us.
You know the music. Time to dance.
Hello, beautiful.
Pods. Now.
Replacements?
This many years into the war? Who isn't?
At least they listen.
To me. And they're not gonna like what they hear.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck, call me Captain. I'll pass on that dance. But you can show me where to sit.
Hey, what the hell kind of armor was she wearing?
Dunno, Mickey. I wasn't looking at her gear.
She was wearing that recon armor.
Seriously?
Well, gotta be close quarters.
Exactly.
Second to last. Right next to mine.
Cozy. You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship? Wake up, Buttercup.
Relax, rookie. He don't mean nothing. Besides, now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
The one cool thing about this is what Buck says when you're in here depends on your difficulty. So I'll show all of them.
Latest intel reports Covenant troops are massing beneath the carrier. They're pulling back? Why? Not gonna find out way up here. Troopers! We are green and very, very mean! Latest intel reports Covenant troops are massing beneath the carrier. They're pulling back? Why? Not gonna find out way up here. Hook her up, Marine! I sure as hell ain't hosing out your pod! Latest intel reports Covenant troops are massing beneath the carrier. They're pulling back? Why? Not gonna find out way up here. We are dropping into hell, troopers! Time to go, pair! I take it back. Navy got its butt kicked. Hey, Romeo. Remember when I told you to shut your mouth? Yeah? Consider that a standing order.
And that's the space elevator from Halo 3 that gets knocked down.
Captain, 15 clicks off the deck. Stand by to adjust trajectory. On my mark. What'd she just say? Mark.
If you pay attention, you can see the ship from Halo 2 go into
But we're
the
gonna
slip
miss
space
the carrier. Radiation! Covenant just set off a nuke?
See, it's about to jump.
The carrier's
Watch,
going to
see
jump.
the ship to the top right of it? That's the Reineke ship. So this is happening during Halo 2. So you have to look at these little green things and hit the, or hold the right bumper. I always thought this part was funny because it looks like he's so high up and he's not a Spartan. But yet, he survives the jump. I mean, granted, he gets injured, but sheesh. That's a long fall for just a regular human. So right off the bat, you see one of the things that's unique to this game is you had the SMG has a suppressor as well as what looks like a red dot sight, like a reflex sight. Now, when they first showed this off before the game came out, a lot of people thought that that meant that it was going to be like, because Call of Duty had just made a big splash, you know, with Modern Warfare at the same year that Halo 3 came out. So people were thinking, oh, they're adding the ability to add attachments to your weapons and maybe even ADS. And obviously that ended up not being the case, but it's still kind of cool. There's also a Magnum that has a suppressor on it as well, right there. So when you shoot it, the sound is a lot less. So also this game brought back med packs.
Fast, accurate diagnosis, or your money back.
Just walk over to it, so you get a little achievement. Now this game does have an AI,
Immediate medical assistance.
and
Choose
it's
off again.
that guy. The AI in this game is called the Superintendent. So basically, he's in Halo. You have smart AIs and dumb AIs. So dumb AIs can live forever, but they can't learn outside of their programming. So whatever they're programmed to do, like that's what they know how to do. Whereas a smart AI like Cortana can learn outside of her programming, but because of this, they only have 7-year lifespans. So the Superintendent's a dumb AI, and he runs the city infrastructure. And so he's going to be kind of helping us while the Covenant have occupied New Mombasa. He's going to be helping us make our way to where we need to go. So you can see everything's real dark. And I definitely suggest, because I'm going to show you the visor here in a second, but I definitely suggest not just leaving the visor on all the time, because it does change the graphical look. And the game is beautiful without the visor on. You know, you see the city in the background and everything. But let's go ahead and turn the visor on by pressing X. And so now it gives everything this kind of yellowish green tint, and it outlines everything with that yellow outline. So it definitely makes it easier to see. It still can be kind of dark in some areas, but so. And then it has there's like a tutorial up here at the top. Now, we will be going over, there are these audio logs that kind of tell this story of this girl that's trying to escape New Mombasa during the occupation. And so we will be going over that. There's a brute right there. But we will be going over the locations of those. They're kind of scattered throughout the city. I think there's like 30 of them. And all of them, I believe, except one, is in the open world part of the city. And so because of that, towards the end of the game, you should be able to get all of them. But there is one, like I said, in a mission that we need to make sure that we get it while we're on that mission. So this pistol is also scoped, so that was a terrible shot. And see how it brings the little counters over there on the side? I don't know if the MCC version does that or not, where it kind of tracks challenges or achievements. But yeah, this game was actually a small project. So they pulled Joe Staten, who was the story lead, Marty O'Donnell, and several other senior guys off to make this game by themselves. So it was a small team that made it because the rest of the team was working on Halo Reach, which was obviously a much bigger endeavor because the amount of stuff that was in Reach was just insane. You know, definitely nothing that you're gonna see content-wise in the 343 era, not at launch, anyways. But
Need immediate medical assistance?
so basically, it's just this open world, the city that you kind of make your way through, and the way it's broken up mission-wise is you're the rookie. You're trying to figure out what happened to your team. So you make your way through, you find clues, and then when you find a clue, it'll activate a mission where you'll play as whatever team member that clue pertains to. And so I can't remember if the way the game breaks the missions up, so like after you beat all the missions, you can go back and you can manually select a mission. I can't remember if it includes these open world parts or not, or if it's kind of like its own standalone thing. But the way I'm going to be doing it is each episode I'm going to have the open world part where you play as the rookie, and then whatever the following clue and mission for that team member character is, and then that'll be one episode. So it'll basically be open world at the beginning, and then the regular mission style, because those take place during the daytime, playing as the other team members. So that'll be each episode. But as far as I don't remember this game like difficulty wise being that. I did struggle with it when it first came out because I was trying to play it like regular Halo with the Master Chief and having shields and all that, and you don't really have that. But what you do have is you see your health bar up there, and when you start getting hit and losing health, then he'll start breathing real hard, you know, and you have to pick up a health pack or whatever. But overall, I don't think the difficulty was too bad on Legendary on this, and the game itself isn't real long. So let's go down here. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where those grunts went. Here, see how the screen got red and he's like breathing. The default button layout is the same as Halo 3, so right bumper reloads. Of course, you can change that in the menu. But as with previous Halo games, the plasma pistol, along with precision weapon like the Magnum or like a carbine or something like that, works really well. Battle rifle. I'll hang on to this for a second just to kind of show the gameplay of it. But I mean, it's good up close, but it's really, oh, I forgot it has a scope too, but it's really not that good. And most of the audio logs are at these payphone booths, which is kind of funny because
Fire on them! Catch! He's in cover.
I'm in cover. Trying to figure out. Oh yeah. It is interesting though, because this takes place during Halo 2, and you rarely saw brutes until the end of Halo 2. But the brutes in here are more like Halo 3 brutes, obviously because it's on the Halo 3 engine. And then there's gonna be areas at when you get audio logs that will unlock these weapon caches, and they'll show up on the map. And I'll show you that. So oh, I think you gotta unlock it. See, it's been a while, I forgot. I think you have to unlock the visor somewhere before you can actually bring up the, because this game actually has a map of the city, which is obviously a first for Halo. Needler's still good too. And see, these Covenant, they're just like patrols, like patrolling the city. Oh, hit him. Oh, this guy, he's charging in. No cares. So, like I said, noob combo still works. It's funny, the Magnum is great for headshots like that, but anything else, it kinda sucks. Like, it takes a lot of shots if you're just shooting something not in the head. So, you are separated from your ODST squad. Contact City Superintendent for assistance. So now it's telling us, you know, so there we go. So we'll go over to this, and you'll see this. This is where you'll find like audio logs and stuff. You'll hear a phone ringing. You'll see one that's highlighted if you got your visor on. So let's go into this, and it has that little symbol, the superintendent symbol. See, downloading city map. Now you press the back button to open your visor. And so here we go. So you can use the one stick. I play Southpaw, so I don't know if it'd be the same for y'all, but for me, the left stick moves around. It's probably gonna be the opposite if you're playing on default sticks, but the left stick for me moves the pointer around, and then up and down on the other stick zooms in and out. So obviously that's me. It'll say rookie whenever you go over it, and you can place, if you look over to the right, it says press A to place a waypoint, so you can place waypoints. So like if I want to go here or whatever. And you kind of have to go through all these tutorial things too. So it's telling me press up or down to select the Tayari Plaza beacon. So this is where we need to go. And it'll show up in your map, and your, not your map, but like your GPS or whatever, on the top of the screen. So you can just kind of follow that. And then you get intel data, so at the bottom, left to right bumper, you can cycle over to intel. So it'll give you your mission objectives. And comm data. This is where you can go listen to all of the audio logs that you find. So, just real quick, So we don't have any yet, but just to point out, whenever you do find audio logs, if you go into your visor, it actually has like these kind of illustrated images that also show you, like the audio will play even if you just keep walking around the city playing the game. But if you go into your visor, then you can get more visual representation of what's happening as well. So what I usually do is, if I see that there is a terminal where there's an audio log, then I'll make sure all the enemies are dead so that I can go into that visor and, you know, see the visual part of the audio log as well. So let's go ahead, move on. And early in the game, you're going to come across these doors that are locked, but by the end of the game, the whole city will be open. You can kind of freely explore it. And you'll see things that'll happen where the superintendent is trying to show you which way to go. And you'll also see cool stuff like this. Like people writing stuff on the walls. These doors, if it has red, then you can't go into it, but if it has green, you can go into it. Of course, you'll find UNSC soldiers that have been killed or executed or whatever. So I'm just gonna walk around for a minute, kind of show some of this stuff. Militia ain't worth spit, which I guess I can see that since the Covenant have successfully occupied New Mombasa. And I want to see these areas like this, or where the caches are that you get. Some more you shoot, I loot.
Need immediate medical assistance? Choose opt again.
But see how it says route closed? Like eventually this will open up and you can go this way. Now there is one cool Easter egg that is right here at the beginning that I'll show you, that Microsoft removed from the MCC version of ODST, and you'll see why. And it's such a cool Easter egg because nobody gave it a second thought when this game came out. Like, it's just a poster on the wall and you saw it and you're just like, whatever, like no thoughts given to it. But then now with proper context, you're like, oh, that was pretty sneaky. It's my favorite Easter egg in this game, and it's mainly because Microsoft removed it, you know, which I can kind of see why, but it's still funny. So more executed guys, and you'll see cool little stuff like brute spikes from the spiker stuck in the wall from the battle.
Optican, healthcare on demand.
That's where we came from. See that? That's the monitor trying to show you which way to go. You'll hear that kind of that noise. And like I said, turn off the visor. Don't just keep it on all the time because you'll miss out on just great atmosphere and aesthetic. Like, this is a beautiful game graphically. The art style is fantastic. So that's the space elevator, space tether, which you see early on in Halo 3 when you come out of Rat's Nest to Savo Highway, the very beginning of Savo Highway, when you're driving past the huge round parts of the space tether. It's pretty cool. again, I'm just kind of walking around, showing off. Oh, this is a cool one too. The Remember Reach. And this game came out right before Reach, so. Alright, so. And again, keep right, so it's trying to tell us which way to go. So, keep right, detour. Detour. So you can literally follow those signs that the superintendent puts up to get to where you're trying to go. Also, whenever it comes to going inside buildings, if you turn your visor on, you see those Covenant glyphs, then that lets you know that you're about to go inside. And you'll see the green, like I was talking about, how that door has green, so that lets you know you can go in. Glass this. Alright, so here is, and we can't see it without the visor on, but here's the Easter egg I was talking about. Destiny awaits. So, at the time, we didn't know that Bungie was working on a game called Destiny. And so when we saw this, we're like, oh, it's just the Earth and the Moon. No, that's not the Moon, that's the Traveler from Destiny. And this is Bungie's subtle way of letting you know there's a new game coming from them called Destiny. So now, what Microsoft did is they went into this game before they released it on MCC, and they changed that to say "for her," like as if it's an inspirational poster saying that we're fighting for Earth. But this is the original. And the only way to see this is to play this on the original Xbox 360 version of this game, because like I said, Microsoft removed this from MCC. So this is a special Easter egg because there's only one way to see it, and there's so much baggage, because Microsoft's relationship towards by the time Reach came out, Bungie and Microsoft's relationship had soured pretty big. You know, Bungie had this big reveal planned at E3, I think it was, for, I want to say it was Reach, and at the last, and they had a countdown timer on the website and everything, and at the last minute, Microsoft told them that they were not going to be in the show, and Bungie leadership was rightfully pretty upset about that, and made this post apologizing to fans, and where they referred to Microsoft as, not as Microsoft, but as our publisher. So they were definitely not happy, which I don't blame them. They had this whole thing set up ready to go, and Microsoft just pulled the rug out from under them at the last minute. So, which is kind of a shame, because, you know, I mean, obviously with Phil Spencer in charge, Bungie and Microsoft's relationship is a lot better now. But I think that did some irreparable damage to their. There it is again. They definitely let you know it's coming, because that poster's in there a lot. Typical sleeping grunt area. Oh. Oh. Oh, that aim. That's one thing I will say. You know, these older games, because I saw some people online, and I later found out what they were talking about was something different. But I saw some people online, some Halo groups and whatnot, claiming that the MCC versions of some of these old Halo games was harder, particularly Halo 2. And as somebody who had just got done playing through Halo 2 on the original Xbox and had also played through it on MCC about the same time, I was like, no. You know, and my perspective was that the fact that on MCC you can play with up to a 4K resolution and up to 120 hertz frame rate, you know, and of course also things like input lag have greatly improved, you know. So all these things combined makes the game way easier as far as hitting your shots and stuff like that with the controls. And I later found out that they were talking about, or at least one of the guys I was going back and forth with about it was saying that, oh, it's actually a skull that they removed or something like, I don't even remember exactly, but it was something. It had nothing to do with the actual, I guess, difficulty of just playing through the game normally. But that being said, all these games are, when you're playing on the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox, they're gonna feel harder because the input lag is greater, the frame rate is lower, the resolution is lower, so it's not quite as responsive as the newer stuff. You know, not that it's bad, it's still good, but it's like you'll find yourself, especially if you go back and forth playing one or the other, you'll find yourself missing shots that if you're on MCC you might normally hit. So some more Destiny awaits. Chicago. Bungie's first office ever was in Chicago, so I'm sure that's why that's there. Bungie's always been so cryptic with everything, so I guarantee you if you looked hard enough you could find some meaning for each one of these locations that pertains to Bungie in some type of way, just because that's how they've always been. This game in particular is filled with Easter eggs that are classic Bungie stuff. You know, the number 7 showing up, like the fact that there's 7 protagonists in this game when you count all the members of the team, Dare, and then the girl that they follow in the audio logs. Just stuff like that. So, obviously some kind of battle happened here. Assault rifle. So it's telling you to search the building for clues. I think one of there's a room to the side up here somewhere where there's a couple of jackals. So, oh, and right here, they want you to go straight, but if you cut this corner, I do remember this, then there's some, there's a shotgun back here. So, if you want to use it. May come back and get that pistol though. But it's good for this close quarters room where these jackals are. Yeah, I think it's up here on the right. The door's gonna open. He almost got me. Friggin' snipers. So pick up that beam rifle. Snipers come in handy in this game. Because there's a lot of times you'll come out to an area, kind of an open area where there's a lot of patrols. You hear that beacon sound? That means you're close to your clue. I just like looking around these rooms. Yeah, so there's our clue. And so when we go into it, so we'll go up to it, and this'll, once you find a clue and you hold RB on it, that'll take you into the mission that shows you what happened to get for this clue to get here. So we'll go ahead and kick it off.
You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss. So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
So we start off as Buck. Immediately after
Squad, what's your status? You still with me, Buck?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit pretty hard. My hatch won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. Well, your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. You must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, I don't remember that night. What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
I said stay put. I'm on my way.
We missed our LZ. This grid is packed with Covenant. Be careful.
I appreciate the concern.
Won't be much of a rescue if you're dead.
So it's cool how it's a contrast too. Like you go from wandering around at night after everything that happened, and then you find a clue, and it basically triggers a flashback. So now you're back to daytime. You're playing as a different character, and you're back in time basically. So pretty cool. The layout of this game is really. See what I'm talking about? That like about the power of this gun. Like unless you're getting headshots, like it's. I think I need to turn my aim sensitivity up. Feels like it's too low. visor doesn't work as well in in these missions. Well. Oh no, it's hitting him right there. I always try to take out all the grunts first, so that whenever I'm fighting the brutes, I don't have them shooting at me as well. Need to see if I can find a plasma pistol. There we go. So we should be able to take these guys out without too much trouble. Famous last words. Oh, look at him with the moves. Yeesh. Put the moves on me. And just like with Halo 3, you can carry up to 4 types of grenades. Frag, plasma, spike, and incendiary flame grenades. And so the way they keep you from going places in these flashback missions is these energy barriers like that. Kind of got this cool residual effect from the slip space jump that the Covenant ship did.
Trooper, over here! I saw your pod hit. You're one lucky SOB.
See any more come down?
Ah, negative. But I didn't see much of anything after that flash. But listen, some of these buildings are open. Should be able to get inside. Flank the Covenant on the streets.
Roger that. Thanks.
So like he said, you can get in one of these buildings and then come up around behind them. So that building right there particularly. So we'll go in right here. Now you will need your visor in here. Now you can go out right there, but I like to go up to this balcony. I want to say there's a sniper up here even. That's kind of cool. You got the spike grenades stuck in a wall where the fight took place.
What the hell happened here?
Final test. Kill past due.
Battle taking place. There's the
And hit.
kind of get a good. Oh. One of them came up there with me. So, let's try this again. Switch over to plasma grenades.
School zone. Please slow down.
What the hell happened here?
Final notice.
Oh, that's another thing. Throwing grenades is wonky.
Grenade out!
Like, it throws them really high. Trying to see if one was gonna come up here with me. I think I got them all though.
He's in cover. I'm going in. Let them run. We hold the field.
Yeah, he came up. Sounded like he went inside. Yeah, you gotta watch them. They'll sneak up on you. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I thought there was a spot with a sniper rifle. Maybe not. So this is just like the third, that's where I was, so it's like the third level of this building. Now if you want a Mauler, one right there. Assault rifle. Again, I'm just going for plasma pistols. So. Yeah, you see how the screen got red, but I'm not losing health. So if you wait, it's kind of like your shields being down. If you wait, then it'll kind of recharge. Pink and deadly. Die. Die! Come on now. He just, look at him, just running around. There we go. Futuristic Halo cars. Yeah, I'm about to run out of ammo before long for this thing unless I find some, so I'll have to... Should be able to find a carbine though. And then there's a stationary turret, Covenant turret, if you want to pick that up. I'm not going to. Another cool thing is that is very similar to the Titan symbol in Destiny. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but I was just noticing it. It was on that rug back there too. Oh, there's a Jackal sniper. So we could, I think you can get up, yeah, up on there.
Veronica, what's with all the dead elites?
What do you mean?
Looks like a family feud, like they were killed by brutes. Is there something I should know?
It's classified.
Some things never change.
It's classified. Yeah, it's weird. Throwing grenades always felt weird to me in this game because it's like, when you throw them, it's like they go way high, they arc way higher than you're used to. Yeah, I might have to get carbine or something.
This way!
Turn around. Some health packs down here if you need them. Grenade. It's so funny that there's payphones. Because that's such a antiquated thing now. Two Jackal snipers back there. Oh, I'm out of ammo. So, find another gun. I would pick up the turret, but because you have to like expose yourself to enemy fire when using it, it's not really worth it. They have the red brute plasma rifles.
They stop shooting! Over here! I have him right beside you! Don't let him get to cover!
Too late. I'm already in cover. Oh, there's a AR. almost completely worthless. Worried about that jackal sniper over there. So he's got a carbine that jackal does. So let me get that. Hey, almost out of ammo on this thing.
We're ready to fight you.
Where's that? Where's that grunt at? He's talking so much trash. Oh, oh there he is. Cool little water wall. Oh. I don't know if any of those were actually jackal snipers or if they were just carbine jackals. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a sniper.
Gotta get through this door. Should be a switch around here somewhere.
There's a switch, but we got it. Open it. There we go. So there's a health pack over there. So let's go grab that. That was a Marine.
Trooper, we're pinned down. Cut through this building. Hit him from behind.
Oh, wait a minute.
Buck, location.
Almost there. What's wrong?
Multiple hostiles closing on my position. Listen carefully. If I don't make it...
Whoa! Hang on. I'll be right there.
Too late. They spotted me.
Damn it, no! Veronica! Talk to me! Don't move! I'm coming, you hear?
Let's hold here.
There you go. So there was a sniper that dropped right there.
Are you on command?
Oh, he snuck up on me. These guys. There's one down here too. Thought there was another jackal sniper down there.
That was trouble.
Buck, location.
Almost there. What's wrong?
Multiple hostiles closing on my position. Listen carefully.
Find some cover.
If I don't make it...
Whoa! Hang on. I'll be right there.
Too late. They spotted me.
Damn it! No! Veronica! Talk to me! Don't move!
Ooh.
I'm coming,
Ooh,
you
I
hear?
didn't see him. He almost got me. Oh.
Let's have a look. There he is.
Go get that other sniper.
That chasing is a little ferocious.
Ah. Go get that other one.
Can't hide forever.
Oh. Oh. This guy. Where did he come from? Yeah, but all these buildings have, like, as you saw, like, several floors, and there you'll find different weapons and stuff. So, like, this one, if we come all the way over here, we'll come out at the bottom level. See, this will take you right back into it. But then if we go to this other building over here, we can go inside it and get up there to where that jackal sniper was. And I think this is where the hunters come in, and they're a pain in the butt. A pain in the butt. So here's one area, and then if you come all the way up, This is where that sniper platform for that jackal was, right there. So we have another beam rifle that we can use. So I'm gonna grab it and throw the one I have over the ledge. That way if I need to come back to it. I don't remember if I have to go down there for the hunters to come out. Probably so. There we go. Checkpoint. Yeah, there they go. And they will actually come to you if you're inside a building. So you have to be careful about that as well.
Hunters? Oh no, I do not have time for this!
And it's so hard to try to get like good shots on them, on their backs. Oh, I had it. Wasted opportunity. Oh man. He's just waiting on me now. Ah. Oh. Oh no. He was right next to me when I fell down. That's not good. Did I not hit his back? Tried to come up here with me. If I can kill one, it makes it a lot easier. I'm gonna waste all my ammo on this dude. What was that? Oh, did I miss again? How? Oh, that was terrible. I had him. Had him in my sights. There we go. Finally. Sheesh. Took forever. I try to play it safe on them though, because I hate to spend a lot of time and then have to turn around and start all over. Now you can, I forgot you can go in this building as well. Kind of the same thing, it's just alternate routes in and about. This might, oh, we got some incendiary grenades. I thought this might take us to the balcony where that one Jago sniper I killed was, but I guess not. That's alright. Head on to the next area.
Attention, travelers. Lost items can be claimed on lower level.
See, that's a hint. Lost items can be claimed on lower level. That's telling us where we need to go. Lower level. Probably somebody that works at Bungie. Just kind of looking around.
There's your pod. Need to find a way down.
Oh.
Paging party of 1. Come immediately to Lost and Found, lower level.
Jeez.
Paging party of 1. Come immediately to Lost and Found, lower level.
The superintendent's trying to tell us where to go. Paging party of 1. Come immediately to Lost and Found, lower level. Alright, well that's going to pretty much do it for the first mission. So I'm going to open this drop pod and it'll trigger the cutscene. And then that'll be it for this one. Appreciate y'all for watching. See you in the next one.
I'm here. I got you. Oh, nuts. Whoa, whoa! Whoa! What the heck was that? You ever seen one before? Hey, Romeo, you got your ears on?
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was. But it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Yeah, maybe.
So now we know how Dare's
You're from
helmet
Mickey?
ended
Dutch?
up
Negative.
in that screen. The explosion from the
We need to
engineer.
get above this crap. Link with
threw
the
it
B-net.
into
One of our drones must
the
have seen
screen.
where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the lady's mission? She ever tell you what she wanted?
No. Never. Doesn't matter. All I care about now is getting my men out of this city.
Even you.